Hi guys, so I'm super excited for today's video. It is a ultimate drugstore starter kit. That's bad drumming. Anyway, so I'm going to be showing you guys what to buy if you're just starting out with makeup and you're unsure, because I know it can be so daunting. There is so many products and a lot of them are really bad and a lot of them are really great. They even live up to the high-end ones. So let's get started. I will be doing this video in the order that you would actually apply your makeup. I will also list everything down below with recommendations and prices. So put away the pen and paper, girl. Gotta love technology. I will also be telling you guys what is like super essential and what you can go without. So starting with primer. The primer that I would suggest is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This primer blends out all your pores and gives you a very even tone. And this is actually a dupe for the Benefit Professional. Next up, essential, is sunblock. Guys, protect the skin. Sunblock is a must every single day. Even if you're like me, I used to say, oh, I have a desk job, I'm never in the sun, the only time I see the sun is when I'm in my car. You still need a sunblock. It prevents aging, which is awesome, and skin cancer. The one that I've been loving, I have a quite a sensitive skin when it comes to sunblock. I usually end up with a buttload of pimples, but this one is really amazing. This one is, let me say this name for y'all, Roche Posay. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but this one is actually an anti-shine one. So I have about a normal to oily combination skin, so if I use sunblock, I usually end up like a grease ball at the end of the day. So this one is anti-shine, and I put this on every single day. It doesn't give me pimples, it prevents shining. I'm not an oil ball at the end of the day. Oil ball at the end of the day. So this one I highly recommend. Another one that's also good is the Vichy one, and then there's one from Heliocare that is also very good. Some people say that there's SPF in my foundation, that's enough. It's not. Get sunblock as well. Okay, for foundation then, so this one actually, what's cool is it has a tint in, so it's like almost like a tinted BB cream sunblock. So on days that I'm very late, I just slap this on and I'm out of the house. So that's an option. So then this is the Essence Fresh and Fit foundation. Now guys, I really didn't think that I would love this foundation so much when I did that first review, but I really like this foundation. I love how it sits on the skin. It's not drying, it's not too dewy, it is just like the perfect feel. I really like this, and I really struggle with drugstore foundations, but this one, out of all of mine, I really love this one, and it is really so inexpensive. Other good options are the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, but because I'm in blue, they never have my color, so yeah, I haven't tried that one. And then another one is also the Revlon Colourstay. That's also a really good foundation. And then a lot of people rave about the Maybelline Fit Me, that matte and poreless one, but I don't know, it doesn't work for my skin. I've tested it out in the store and it just flakes on me, like it just brings out all my imperfections. So I don't like that one, but it's maybe worth a try. Go and test it in stores. So then next up is concealer. The two concealers that I would recommend is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage, and then this one, you can't get it in the drugstore, but you can buy it online at a store called Muse. I will also link that down below. is the Maybelline Age Rewind. I really like this concealer a lot. I didn't want to put anything in this video that you actually can't buy in the drugstore, but this is just so good, I had to. Then for setting powder, I would go for the Rimmel Stay Matte Setting Powder. I've used the Yardley loose powder one as well. I don't know, it didn't work so well with my skin. This one, thumbs up from me. So next up is bronzer. So the bronzer that I would recommend is the Essence Matte Bronzing Powder. This is also actually the one that I did, reviewed in my first video. Coconut, amazing. This one is really good. Then there's also one from Catrice called the Sunglow Bronzer, and this one as well. I see that we have Physicians formula in South Africa in Dis-Chem, but I never see the butter bronzer in store, but I'm sure that they have it because I have seen the butter blush. But this one I actually bought overseas, so this one is also really good. Moving on to blush. I'm not a big blush girl, guys, but one of the blushes I actually now bought it and then I lost it, story of my life, is the Essence Satin Touch blush. I've heard that it's a very good blush. I haven't tried it because I lost it, but I'll let you guys know if I find it. And then the other blush that I have, you can also buy from Muse Beauty, is the Milani blush in Luminoso. This is the one that I actually just use all the time, and there's still a lot. It broke and there's still a lot. So that's blush for me. Then onto highlight, my favorite. Look, boom boom, nose highlight, yeah. Okay, so my go-to highlighter is actually this palette from NYX. It is called the Strobe of Genius Highlighting Palette. Just check here, guys. So there's many shades. I like to use this one and this one. More, never enough. Oh yes, queen. You can even do it here. Really good highlighter. So I really like that one. I've also heard, but I haven't found it in Bloom yet, another good highlighter is the Maybelline Master Chrome one, and then the Wet n Wild Mega Glow. I think also the shade that everyone likes is the one in Precious Petals. So those two are also, I've heard very good things, but I haven't tried it because we don't have it. Okay, next up is, you do highlight, then I usually do my eyebrows, so let's do eyebrows. Okay, so I don't use a eyebrow pen every single day, but when I do, I like this NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. That's really nice. And then this I use every single day, highly recommend, is the Maybelline Brow Drama. So then you just put that on afterwards. Then moving on to mascara. The mascara that I really like is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. You get this one in black and then the one in pink. I usually use the one in pink, but any of Maybelline's mascaras are really good. I've also heard good things about the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, but haven't found it yet. So if you see that, grab that. Then next up, let's do eyes. Okay, so for eyeshadows, I would recommend anything from NYX or Wet n Wild. I would say are good eyeshadows. Like this one, for example, it's nice, it's compact. Go for this one. Or something like the Switch Beauty palette, where you actually get like 35 shades for 350 rand. So this is also a really good deal that if you're on a budget, I know 350 rand is not really budget friendly, but I mean for the shades that you get, it is a really good buy. Then next up, I don't really use eyeliner a lot, but this one from Essence, the liquid ink, is good. Then let's go to lips. Okay, so some of my favorite lip brands are Maybelline, LA Girl, Wet n Wild, and NYX. You can't go wrong with those guys. These ones that I'm going to show you now are the lip products that I use most of the times. That's in my handbag, so I thought I would recommend that to you guys. So this one is the LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Pigment Gloss. This one dries down like a liquid lip. It stays all day. It is amazing. I really like this one. Then for glosses, I would suggest this one from Essence, the XXXL Nude. Don't know why so many XLs, but this one is really good. I highly recommend this. Or the NYX Butter glosses are also awesome. For another liquid lip is the NYX Lingerie. Good. Then these ones for lipstick, the Wet n Wild Megaglow. I think there's no name here, guys. There's just the name of the shade. This shade is Buried All. It's like a nude natural color. Really like this one. So any of those lippies in the Megaglow range are very good. Then also the Maybelline lippies. Love them. They're so hydrating. Like when my lips just feel like super dry, I usually like to use this because it doesn't dry a lip like a liquid lipstick. Is that? Oh, then lastly, setting spray. So the two setting sprays that I would recommend is the NYX Matte Finish, this one, and then also this one is from Woolworths. I bought it a really long time ago. There's so little left. It just says makeup finishing spray. This one is for matte, and this one is more when I want like a dewy look that I just spray over. Okay, so the products that I would say if you're on a very tight budget and you only need a few things, this is what you need. I would go for sunblock, and if you have extra, a foundation, because this now doesn't give you the fullest coverage. So if you need extra coverage, foundation. Or instead of foundation, you can get a concealer to put the sunblock on and then just conceal the areas that needs extra coverage. Then I would also say that you need a bronzer because we need to look like we're in the sun all year round. Blush, maybe you can go without, but it is good to just give your face a bit of color. So I would say get a blush, get mascara. I can't go out without mascara. Definitely mascara. Then also definitely an eyebrow product because your eyebrows do shape your face. Highlight, ooh, that's a difficult one. I don't know if it's a must, but I mean, look at that. Isn't that a must to glow? But that's your choice. But maybe you can leave that out if you really want to. And then also just a lippy. Maybe like a lip gloss, because that can go with anything, like a nude lip gloss or like something that's almost like your lip color, or then one of these Maybelline lippies. And I think those are the products that if you're on a super tight budget, that's all you need. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Now you have everything to start your own drugstore kit. Please let me know if you guys actually try out the products and if you love it or if you hate it, or actually if you also have any suggestions of products for me to try, products that you really love. I would love to try it out. I'm a makeup junkie, so I love buying anything from the drugstore. So yeah, let me know, and let me know if you created any looks using this makeup. I would love to see them. Tag me in Instagram. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for supporting my channel, for always liking, for always subscribing. I really appreciate it. Always remember, you are loved, you are worthy, and you are beautiful.